Adesanya versus Pereira.
It is. They've had 2 fights in the kickboxing. Pereira winning both times. The second time by knockout.
Yeah.
Um,
With that weird left hook that he's got. Hey.
he's got a fucking deadly left hook, man. Well,
It's like a weird lunging hook, but it's like also pretty tight at the same time.
Yeah, it's like
it's
half.
weird.
It's
He's got
like
like
it's
one
like
arm,
he
so-
takes half a movement
It's
kind
like
of thing,
he
and
half
then
like jumps into it, but like half pulls back at the same time.
Yeah.
Just, like lets his arm like wrap around.
yeah,
yeah, it's fucking.
Weird.
It fucking puts motherfuckers to sleep. And I mean, Adesanya is probably going to be watching for it because he's not going to want to get clipped by that
Cena
again.
fucking huge. He's looking in the build up to this fight.
Pereira.
No,
Oh, Adesanya.
fucking Adesanya. Pereira already was big, but Adesanya's like packed on heaps of fucking muscle.
I mean, sometimes not good going into a fight.
Yeah,
Like he didn't even do that when he went up for the Yarn fight.
yeah.
He stayed pretty much. He just didn't cut, and he just went up how he usually looks. I don't know why he's trying to do that. That seems weird to me.
Well, yeah. How do you reckon it's gonna go? This is real fucking hard to call.
It's super hard to call. It's fucking so. It depends how Izzy fights, man.
Because Izzy could just outpoint him.
He can try.
Izzy has to come to fight.
Izzy's tried to outpoint him in kickboxing and got fucking slapped.
Yeah, but from what I've seen of Pereira he hasn't been fighting the most high level opponents kind of thing, but going back and watching his like
Well, Strickland's pretty high level.
later kickboxing highlights and then like his early like MMA highlights kind of thing, especially those fights that he's had in the UFC. Like he definitely doesn't move the same way. Like Adesanya's completely fucking different to those days. Like he's just
Yeah.
slick in and out kind of thing.
Well, Adesanya is also real used to MMA.
Yeah.
And threats of takedown, threats of worrying about getting taken down and shit. Neither one of these dudes even try to take the other one down.
No.
No,
Unless-
this is a legit kickboxing.
Yeah, we're going to watch a kickboxing fight.
100%.
With
and
less
it's got a lot
rules.
of fucking stakes behind it.
It's going to be kickboxing with less rules, unless Adesanya comes out with a game plan to take him down, which isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
I watched a thing on Adesanya this morning. He was talking about like, oh, I'm just going to I can just come out, pop some jabs in his face, kick his leg, fucking run away for a little bit. Like, having fun with it. Like, he's not going to do that. But yeah, I agree with him. Adesanya's got to come out and fight, but make it an MMA fight, not a kickboxing fight.
Yeah.
Like, work in the clinch, because kickboxers won't work in clinch the way the MMA fighters will.
Mhm.
Get him against the cage, fucking... Maybe that's why he's getting heavier, to
I was
lean
about
on
to
him
say,
a bit.
it sort of leads in with like the point that I made that I reckon that's why he's putting on that muscle so that he can sort of get him into those positions where he can hold him against the cage, where he
Yeah,
can tire him
throw
out a little
elbows
bit,
at
get
him
those
and-
like clinch shots happening.
Yeah.
That Usman shit where he's like stomping on his foot, just trying to take out his weapons.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to because he can't be at range of Pereira with 4-ounce gloves on.
No.
Fuck no.
Pereira got longer range, like longer
Yeah,
arms than him.
Yeah, I think so.
He's
He's got
slightly
like
taller.
long ass arms, dude. Like the way he hits his left hook, like even on Strickland, just he did like so fucking far out. Strickland like still with so much power, like crumbled.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, it's so I don't know. He's a big dude. It's so hard to fucking try call. It depends how like
But you don't know what Izzy you're gonna get.
yeah, that's what I mean. You don't. It depends how Izzy comes out. If Izzy comes out, you know, with something to fucking prove, like he did on his way to the belt, you're probably gonna see him fucking bark this motherfucker.
Well, it's one of those
He's-
things as
He's
well.
gonna come out with like that point to prove.
He hasn't
Yeah.
had a lot of a reason to do any of these last couple of fights. Like I reckon the last fight, did he win the title from Whitaker?
Oh
So-
well, interim, and then they fought for the actual belt.
Okay, so I reckon that interim fight against Whitaker was probably the last time he really had to concentrate
So he
in
won
these
the,
last couple of fights. Because who else has he fought?
He won the interim against Gaston. Didn't he?
And then had to fight
And then
for the
fought-
normal.
Had to fight
belt.
Whitaker for
Yeah,
it, and
fought
then Whitaker
Whittaker
had
for
the
the belt.
immediate rematch.
Yeah, and then they fought.
Right,
back
so I
for it.
reckon he really hasn't concentrated since that Whitaker fight because he pieced Whitaker the fuck up.
That
Like he knocked
Gastelum
him out
fight,
the
man.
first time, then pieced him up the second time.
Well, he stopped Costa early, and no one had stopped Costa.
But this is all afterwards, is my point.
No, he beat Costa after Whitaker. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
versus
that's what I'm
Costa,
saying.
and
So, like,
then
After,
after that, just lazy.
yeah, so after the
Not
first,
lazy, but
well, even for that Costa fight, man, like yeah, he was like a little bit like amped because Costa was talking shit, kind of thing. But he didn't try that hard. He didn't have to try that hard, kind of thing. He just
he,
outstruck him quite easily, and then
Yeah.
easily, and then knocked him out. So I reckon like
he was a bit more aggressive.
He
than
might
that, though,
have
I feel.
might have been a bit more switched on, but my point is like fighting that level of competition. Like then who did he go on to fight after that? Vittori, and then somebody like Cannonier, who's dangerous kind of thing. But none
Yeah.
of these dudes have posed any type of threat that Pereira does. Pereira. So like we're definitely going to get a different Izzy this time than we have the last couple of fights.
Hope so. It's gonna be a fucking shitty night for him.
Well, you were saying that you reckon this shouldn't be the main event. So when you touch on that,
I don't feel like we're gonna see an aggressive Adesanya. Look at how he's fought against people that are nowhere near his striking level that just have power. With Romero, fucking
Cannonier.
fucking the Costa. Not Costa, fucking
Vittori.
Yeah. Like he just fought real fucking smart. Tried to just make it as boring a fight as possible just to make sure he fucking gets the fucking win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to feel in his head he has to fight Pereira like that after getting fucking sparked out. But yeah, it's a different fucking sport. I just hope that Adesanya kind of doesn't get lulled into like a kickboxing fight. Because then that's just going to be like,
Bad for him.
yeah, super bad for him. He needs to make it an MMA fight and just make it as boring as possible. Which is fair enough, do that. You're fucking facing some kind that sparked you. Like, and then you went away from that to MMA. So just be like, well, this is why I came to MMA. Now I can fucking hold you against the fence and fucking knee you in your legs and fucking just, drain on you, man.
A bunch of stuff that he hasn't, like he's probably experienced in sparring and that kind of thing, but he hasn't experienced when all the fucking lights are on and everyone's screaming at the back of your head.
Yeah. No. And someone's fucking trying to actually cave your fucking skull in.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I feel like Izzy's probably got to do that to get the win. Make it a boring fight, but make it an MMA fight.
Yeah, there were times in them kickboxing matches too where Izzy looked like he had Pereira like fucking hurt. So with 4-ounce gloves on, but if Izzy comes forward, he could do that fucking damage and put him away.
Exactly.
It all depends on what Izzy wants.
It's such a hard fight to try off.
Like he has to come to fight. He can't not. Otherwise, Pereira's gonna be on him.
Yeah, the whole fucking time. Yeah,
like Pereira wants that knockout again.
But that's what I feel like could also work well into Adesanya's game. Is like he's fucking beautiful at counter striking, man.
Yeah,
and he
has to come to fight like against Whittaker.
Yeah, like be willing to get into them like dog fights up close.
Yeah, like you got to be willing to be in that pocket to
land them little tight hooks.
Yeah, to be able to slip and like.
That's how he got fucking slept.
Throw with him.
That's how he got slept in that kickboxing fight. Pereira just timed that hook when Adesanya was in close throw. Because you know how Adesanya will go in close throw, he will generally throw like wide hooks, but they were like one after another.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pereira just timed it. Just fucking, crumbled him. So I feel like that could be dangerous as fuck for Adesanya to a certain degree, especially with 4-ounce gloves on. Because, like, I don't know. It depends, though. I don't like the idea that he's getting, like, muscly. That concerns me. He's, like, it plays into what I want him to do. And just, like, weigh on him and drain him kind of thing. But if he comes out all bulky and not used to his
coming for that power, looking to knock him out maybe as well.
Could be.
That's what I'm hoping he doesn't do because he's going to be slower.
It's going to be fucking... Yeah, but I feel like he's still going to be quicker than Pereira.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, that's the only thing he's got going for him. Like, is like
speed,
precise and powerful as he is quite slow.
Mm.
He moves very like.
Yeah, he does a bit.
Yeah, he's very like that hook does come out of nowhere kind of thing. If you're not Israel Adesanya,
and you still watch Pereira's like stance. He's like real traditional Muay Thai,
straight up.
Like he comes at you like a Muay Thai fighter. Whereas like Izzy kind of got out of that kickboxing.
He now has that sort of side stance kind of thing. That shit that's trying to break out of you.
Yeah, he's got like that. Yeah, that MMA stance.
Like a wild horse for him.
Can't rein him in.
Starts kicking that back leg. Like, get back.
But yeah, fuck dude. I don't know how to try to predict that. It all just depends how Adesanya comes out. I see Adesanya winning.
I'm just hoping for a good fight.
Yeah, that's it. I am just hoping for like more of an exciting fight than I've seen out of Adesanya the last couple of times. I'm kind of not partial either way. I would like to see Izzy win kind of thing because I'd like
well, I don't think Pereira's earned it. Like, why has he earned it? Because he beat Adesanya in kickboxing.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck off. It's
Yeah.
in kickboxing. What's he done to own it in the UFC?
Well, we're gonna get our answer on Sunday. It's the same thing. It's the same thing we were saying about Makhachev a couple of weeks ago. It's like, who has he beat kind of thing, and then he just dominates Oliveira. It's like, oh, okay, well now he's beat that guy, so
And I
he gets
guess
the recognition.
There's no one else left in the division.
Yeah, that's it as well. Like,
I
who
feel
else?
like they would have pushed him another fight if Strickland had
Giving him a bit more trouble. Yeah,
but he just fucking cleaned him out.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did. I see Adesanya winning. Points. Yeah. Yeah. I see it being a fucking boring fight.
Or
A real main event.
points, or I reckon Pereira gets him in the 4th.
I reckon the Esparza fight's the real main event. She's exciting every time you watch her, Ned. Every time you go out and watch Esparza fight, you think, what the fuck is she doing? You just like
Sponsored by NyQuil.
it's absolute female balls to the wall the whole time. That Esparza fights.
Like, you fucking flicking through YouTube, you're like, oh, like meditation videos to help me go to
It's
sleep
just
before 8 in the morning. There's just an
that's
Esparza
right,
fight.
right.
Oh, what the fuck's going on? You like put it on, just like 2 minutes later.
10-hour loop of all Esparza's fights. You're like, it's interesting. I had the best sleep you ever fucking had.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, the real main event's that fucking the Poirier Chandler fight. I feel.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fucking barn burner, man. Because actually, that was on that card that we were fucking, that I was just talking about. There was the Weidman card where he broke his leg. Then it was Gaethje versus Chandler, which was the fucking, like, fight of the fucking year.
Yeah, that
Then
was fucking real good.
Rose knocked out Wei Lee with that fucking head kick. And then Usman slept Masvidal.
Oh, yeah,
That was a fucking crazy
was a
card,
great
man. Me and Freeman were on his couch, literally just like, oh.
Yeah, you would.
So good.
Yeah, I just don't see that main fight being exciting because I just look at it in the concept of like, look how Izzy's fought less deadly strikers.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see him coming out and trying to be extra aggressive.
No, it doesn't work well for him.
Cool.
I don't think it works well for him, but I think him putting extra muscle on works well into my idea of what his game plan should be. Just like weigh on him, fucking knee him in the leg, slow him right down, fucking elbow him, fucking, make him tired so he can't fucking hit with that hook. And Izzy's used to doing 5-round fights. He's fought like 10 of them in the last how long?
Yeah, exactly.
Never know though.
Yeah,
Pereira
that's it. You
could come
never
fucking-
fucking know.
Could come fucking sleeping early, fucking, or Adesanya could come out and fight aggressive and catch Pereira and just do what he done to Whittaker and make him look like a fucking toddler, man. And then you watch Whittaker fight people after him and you're like, oh damn, he's actually so fucking good.
Yeah.
But Adesanya just
That much better.
demobilized him type of thing. Like, made him look average.